Hello, my name is Miranda Harris, and I am going to give a speech about organ donation. Organ donation is a very beneficial thing that humans can do after we pass on. Organ donation is easy to do, it can save lives, and almost everyone that I know has had some sort of personal experience with organ donation. How to become a donor. It's super easy. When you go and you get your license, your driver's license, you can check whether you want to or don't want to be an organ donor. And then if you go and get your license renewed, you can change it, or you can go change it whenever you want to. It's something that if you don't think you want to at the time of your renewal, you can come back and do it later. Or if you do want to do it and for some reason you change your mind, you can go and change it. For your loved ones, your living loved ones, this just means that pieces of you are going to go on after you pass away. It doesn't mean that anything bad is going to happen. And there's lots of myths about it that I will get to. But it just means that your body will go and help save other people. On to saving lives. The positives about organ donation. And I went to donatelife.com and got some statistics. Every 10 minutes, someone is added to the list of people who need organ donations. 8,000 deaths happen every year because organs are not donated. 22 people die each day waiting. That is a lot of people. And 82% of them are kidneys. I know that I'll talk more about my personal experience later on, but my grandpa has stage 4 kidney cancer. I know he is on the list, and I know a lot of people who I know that are on the organ donation list are for kidneys. And then I didn't realize how many more were until I read that statistic. In 2015, 30,000 patients brought new life to people. And that's such a cool thing. I also went to the Mayo Clinic website, and there are some myths about organ donation. People just think the worst of it. But even if you are a donor, doctors aren't going to try any less to save your life so that they can take that organ and donate it. They are going to still fight for you because that's still a life that they are saving. It doesn't cost your family any money. So thinking that it's going to be expensive to do, it's not. Prestige people such as city mayors, if you're in Hollywood, actors, singers, they don't get it before you do. If there is a heart and you're number 1 on the list and Tom Cruise needs a heart, you're still going to get it. And you can still have any funeral you want. You can be cremated, you can have an open casket. I know a little bit more about this just because I'm going into mortuary science, and that is completely true. It doesn't affect that at all. And people just sometimes don't want to do organ donating because they think it's weird. They want to be whole when they're buried. They don't want their family to have to go through that and know that they're missing parts of them. Okay, my personal experience. I am an organ donor, and I always have been, and I always will be, because after I'm gone, I don't need my body anymore, neither does my family. I don't need my organs, I'm done with them. So I would rather donate my body to help save lives of others. Even if I didn't go to somebody, pieces of me didn't go to somebody, I would still want to donate my body in some way. There's also, you can donate to science. You can do lots of things with it. And I would want to do something like that. In my personal experience, my best friend was killed when I was a senior in high school, and he was an organ donor, and it was cool. We, it wasn't cool that he died, but the experience, the organ donation experience, was cool. They harvested his organs, and they take everything. I mean, they take bone and eyes and tendons and stuff like that. The coolest part of it was that a couple months after he died, the family started getting letters and pictures from people who donated, or who his body parts were donated to. And I remember there was this girl, I think her name was Morgan, and she was a lacrosse player, and she got part of Ryan's tendons and bone for her leg. And she was a senior in high school, she never thought she was going to play again. But because of him, she could. And that was a cool feeling. And there's movies and books about stuff like that. 7 Pounds is a good movie about organ donating, and Searching for David's Heart is a good book about it. There's lots of personal experiences. That's just my own. And I think that that is a very cool thing. In conclusion, I want to think that when people die, you're technically done with your body. So why not help save someone's life? Thank you.